Well, what a difference a year makes, huh? I mean, this is a whirlwind, you know, with Nexus, with the Core Intercontinental Championship. A lot of people change the titles. Would you want to change this title, like Cena had the Cena belt kind of thing? Would you want to do any alterations to that?
Yeah, I think maybe I'd like a core logo spread down the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like it completely different. I used to like the old titles where they had like white leather instead of black, or they had purple and stuff like that. So yeah, maybe I'd like that change, but whether they'll do that for me, I'm not so sure.
Now, obviously, everything's happening this Sunday. Gearing up for the match, what do you do? What do you do to gear up? Do you listen to certain like music, or like what gets you into the mood to get into your match?
I like to spend a bit of time on my own, away from everybody else. I get myself mentally prepared for it. A lot of my pre-match routine is basically warming up. I don't want to go out there and pull a muscle right at the start of the match or anything, or tear a ligament or something like that. So a lot of it's warming up, doing press-ups and squats and things like that. But a lot of my preparation is mental, because I like to come up with different strategies before the match so I can maybe cheat and things like that. I'm a bit of a dirty player out there, so I like to come up with a few backup plans before I even get out there. So a lot of my thinking goes in sort of the weeks before. So I've got a plan this week for WrestleMania. I've got something we're going to do that we're going to take down the Big Show and Kane, Santino and Vladimir. They're not going to beat us this WrestleMania, I guarantee that.
Now, big thing in the Hollywood life world is the royal wedding coming up. Do you have any words on that, or do you not care? Or
it's a bit difficult being out here in the States. I feel like I'm missing out on all the action out in the UK. I was over in the UK a couple of weeks ago to do some media and interviews and things like that, and that's really buzzing out there at the moment, so it's pretty exciting. I mean, I wish them the best of luck. I think they're going to have a tough time together because there's so much pressure and the press, and obviously we saw what happened with Diana, and she was hounded, and hopefully that's not going to happen with these two, but we will see. I wish them all the best, and I think it's going to be a great wedding, a great spectacle anyway. And I know everybody in the UK gets the day off work, so they're all very thrilled about it naturally. But I'm going to miss out on that being out here in the States, unfortunately.
Now, when you have a day off of work, do you get to watch any certain, like, do you have a favorite television show or anything like that that you watch when you have a chance?
Yeah, if I get a chance, I like to watch some soccer from the UK.
Okay.
I've got a couple of channels that show a lot of the British soccer, so I like to watch that, watch my team, Preston North End if I can. I have to go online to get them because they're a smaller team. But yeah, I normally like to watch the soccer and the sport. I also like American football too when that's on, the NFL, so I'm quite into that these days, and during the season I like to watch a lot of that.
So you're not with Arsenal or Manchester United or any of those?
No, not so much. My team's Preston North End. We're a smaller team, so nobody's ever heard of them out here, unfortunately. But I mean, I'll watch Manchester United and Arsenal and those guys too when they're playing in the big games. So
can you play soccer, or just kind of pick up, just kind of do your thing? Or
I used to play a lot when I was younger. When I was growing up in school, I played for like school teams, and Sundays I used to go and play for a local side and things like that. So I was pretty good when I was younger. My problem was that I kept growing when everyone else stopped growing. I kept getting bigger and bigger and slower, and suddenly I wasn't quick enough to play anymore. So that's when I started wrestling.
Now, would you ever want to do something like Dancing with the Stars, like what Chris Jericho is doing right now?
Dancing with the Stars maybe isn't my thing. I'm maybe too tall and too clumsy for that. I mean, I think Chris is doing a great job. I've seen him a couple of times on there. I think he's doing an amazing job. Dancing has never been one of my fortes, unfortunately, and I think it's best if it stays that way.
So when he comes back, that you have that on him, that you can kind of like dog him a little bit.
Well, I'm actually I'm impressed with him. I mean, I'd look terrible if I was doing it. The fact that he's doing it, I think he's very brave. He's putting himself out there in front of a huge audience. I mean, something like dancing is something you can really be mocked for, but he's doing a great job of it. He looks good, and I think he's going to go on and win that competition. And
I know, he's like top 3, so
yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised by that in any way, shape or form. I mean, I knew he'd do well. He seems to do well at everything he tries, so it's no surprise at all.
Now, have you gotten any April Fool's jokes planned for anybody today?
I'm not a big April Fool's guy. I don't like it when people play jokes on me. I tend to get very angry, so I tend to not play jokes on other people. I don't know. We'll see. If someone tries something with me, I'll maybe have to try and come up with something to get them back. We'll see on that one.
Now, you probably have heard every question ever today, and let alone in the last year. But is there anything that we need to know about Wade Barrett that we might not know?
I think pretty much everything about me has been covered 100 times already. Like you say, I do a lot of interviews, but I mean, I'm always open to new questions. So if you got anything you want to ask me, it's never been done before. Make history right now.
Now that I'm on the spot, let's see who. When you're in a future WWE film, who's going to be your leading lady?
Oh, nice! I like that one. I would like my leading lady to be Sandra Bullock. I've liked her for a long time, probably since Speed and Demolition Man. She's been my favourite actress in the world. I think she's amazing. She looks incredible. So I'd like her to be my love interest on
So minus the makeout scenes and everything, are you going to make us cry in a WWE film? Or are you going to be the action guy, or what?
I think I do the opposite to all the other WWE guys. I think I'd have to still be the antagonist in a WWE film. I couldn't be the big hero who comes in and saves the kids or saves the girl or anything like that. But I'd have to be the bad guy.
I could see you as the bad guy in like a Die Hard film.
Yeah, I'd see that, or something like there's some British film called Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels.
Oh, that's a great movie. Yeah,
I'd like to do something like that, or Snatch, or something like that. That kind of film where maybe I'd be the bad guy in that. So that's what I'd like to do one day, but we'll see if it actually happens.
That'd be awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you for taking the time. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Continued success.
Good man.
Next year you'll be with another title, I think.
Hopefully so.